So the second trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Movie was released not too long ago, and it would be an understatement to say that it was absolutely amazing. I was smiling from ear to ear the entire time I watched that trailer, getting able to see more of Mario and how Donkey Kong's design will look, and we finally got to see more of Peach and Luigi, and I'm gonna be the first one to say it. On God, this gonna be the first movie to make $1 trillion. But as usual, we can't have anything good nowadays, and people had to find something to complain about. So before I get into talking about the issue that a lot of people have with this upcoming movie, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for future videos. The cast for the Super Mario Bros. Movie was first announced back in September of 2021, and everybody went nuts. I mean, this casting was just insane. Yeah, Jack Black as Bowser, which just somehow makes sense, okay? You have Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach, and Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. But the main casting that sent people into a frenzy was Mario himself, who was announced to be voiced by Chris Pratt, Andy from Parks and Recreation, Peter Quill from Guardians of the Galaxy. This was a weird casting choice, and the memes were insane. For a long time, everyone anticipated how Chris Pratt would make this iconic 5-foot Italian plumber's voice sound, and when we got the first Mario movie teaser, people were not happy. Now, me personally, I knew exactly how Mario was going to sound in this movie, and it was going to be a normal voice, because in my head, it made more sense, but more on that later. When we first heard Mario's voice in that first trailer, it was, as I said, it was just Chris Pratt's regular voice, but people were way too quick to judge in my opinion. I mean, he barely had any lines besides from,
"What is this place?"
and
"Mushroom Kingdom, here we come."
Now in that part where he says,
"Here we come,"
you can hear a bit of a New York accent behind that, and I should know because I was born in New York and I lived there for a decade of my life. But I personally saw no problems with it because I thought it'd be weird if you had that Italian yippee ass voice for a full film. The internet thought otherwise. There were a handful of people who saw nothing wrong with it and a handful of others who hated it. They said, "He's not Mario, it sounds lazy, Chris Pratt isn't right for this role, blah 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 blah." Up to this point, I still saw nothing wrong with it, and things cooled down until the second trailer dropped at the end of November. I want to say this trailer made my jaw drop. I was sitting down at the airport watching it, and I was smiling the entire time. We finally got to see Peach, who, hey, I ain't gonna lie. And Donkey Kong go full fucking Kratos mode on Mario, not to mention all the references from the games and the Mario Kart reference to Rainbow Road, but we're getting off track here. Even in the second trailer, there was still not that much dialogue from Mario, which was really surprising. But the lines he did have still sounded like Chris Pratt, and I still saw nothing wrong. A lot of people did say that the voice was starting to grow on them, but others doubled down saying that he was wrong for the role and that it was lazy, and once again, I disagree. Because whenever this conversation comes up between me and someone else, this is what I say.
Brooklyn.
Look, take it from me, I grew up in New York. I've been in every part of New York before. You don't see people running around going, "Wahoo, let's go, mamma mia." Look, I get it, you guys want the Mario from the games, but did you ever stop and think for a second? Has Mario ever even had dialogue in his games? No, he makes noises and says mamma mia and wahoo and Mario time and all that shit. And yes, in the games it had been established that he's Italian, but think about this. In every portrayal of Mario that has been in a movie or show, he has had a normal or New York accent. For example, The Adventures of the Super Mario Bros. Show.
"In that case, your Royal Sultaness, we gotta replumb your plumbing before the oil pressure builds and your palace blows sky high."
But it was never a problem then, was it? Now look, it might just be me, but for a full-length film, I think hearing Mario with that little chipper Italian accent going wahoo at the top of his lungs for 90 minutes just wouldn't do it for me. Now, would I be mad if they casted Charles Martinet as the voice actor? Absolutely not. He is an amazing voice actor, and he could have put in a great twist on it. That would be awesome. But am I mad that they casted Chris Pratt? No. It could have gone either way and I would still be fine with it, because we are getting a Mario movie, for Christ's sake. Be grateful. Not to mention, people are fine with Charlie Day as Luigi, even though he's also using his regular voice. They're giving him praise for using his regular voice with Luigi, even though it has been established that he also has the same exact accent and mannerisms as Mario in all the games. He's using his regular voice here, so where's that same energy with Mario? Make it make sense. But here's the thing that really ticks me off. When people say an actor is being lazy or isn't trying, you have no right to say whether an actor isn't trying or isn't putting enough work in. Every role I've seen Chris Pratt do has been good and exceptional. So why would he take this opportunity knowing that this is Mario and that he can't screw this up and then not try? I do not think that that is something someone like Chris Pratt would do. Besides, the movie's not even out yet, but I guarantee that this is going to be a banger of a film. But people who let this stupid just voice casting ruin the movie for them, it's just dumb. But one thing I do know is that Jack Black as Bowser was the best casting choice for this film. But yo, tell me why this nigga Bowser actually looked like Jack Black himself. Anyways, that's all. I'm going to wrap this video up, but let me know how you feel about Chris Pratt as Mario in the comments, and let me know what are the type of Mario movie content you want to see, and what are the stuff you want me to do. Anyways, peace out.